In a quiet suburban neighborhood, the Williams family home was unusually somber. The youngest member, little Emma, had been battling a rare illness for months. Despite the doctor's best efforts, Emma's condition had only worsened. Her parents, Laura and Mark, were heartbroken, spending sleepless nights at her bedside, hoping for a miracle that seemed less likely with each passing day. Emma's illness was a mystery to the doctors. They tried every treatment available, but the little girl remained weak and frail, her once vibrant laughter replaced by quiet, labored breaths. Emma's parents watched helplessly, their hearts breaking each time she struggled to smile. The prognosis was grim, and the doctors gently prepared them for the worst. Through it all, one constant companion never left Emma's side: Charlie, their golden retriever. From the moment Emma was born, Charlie had been her protector, her playmate, and her best friend. Wherever Emma went, Charlie was always a step behind, his wagging tail a testament to his unwavering loyalty. When Emma fell ill, Charlie sensed the change. He no longer ran around the yard or chased after balls. Instead, he lay quietly by Emma's side, watching over her with his soulful eyes. As the days grew harder, Emma's parents decided to make the most of the time they had left. They planned to take Emma to her favorite place, the park down the street where she used to play on the swings and feed the ducks. It was a simple outing, but one that Emma had always loved. Laura and Mark thought it would be a final, happy memory before Emma's condition deteriorated further. The morning of the outing, Laura gently woke Emma and helped her get ready. Emma was unusually quiet, her energy drained from the simplest movements. Charlie watched intently, his tail wagging slowly, sensing that something was different. When the family was ready to leave, Charlie blocked the doorway, a low whine escaping his throat. He looked at Emma, then at her parents, as if pleading with them to wait. "Charlie, it's okay," Laura said softly. "We're just going to the park." But Charlie didn't move. He gently nudged Emma's hand, his eyes filled with a mixture of concern and determination. Emma, weak as she was, placed her small hand on his head. In that moment, something extraordinary happened. Emma, who had struggled to even lift her head just moments ago, began to sit up straighter. She looked at Charlie, her eyes wide as if drawing strength from his presence. Mark and Laura exchanged astonished glances. They helped Emma back to her bed, and as soon as she lay down, Charlie climbed up carefully, resting his head on her chest. Emma's breathing, which had been laboured and shallow, began to steady. Her parents watched, tears streaming down their faces. As Emma's colour returned, she smiled, a genuine bright smile, and for the first time in weeks there was a spark of life in her eyes. "Charlie, you're my best friend," Emma whispered, her voice stronger than it had been in days. Laura and Mark were speechless. They knew dogs could sense human emotions, but what Charlie had done went beyond anything they had imagined. It was as though Charlie had poured all his love, his life force into Emma, willing her to fight, to hold on. Over the next few days, Emma's improvement continued. The doctors were baffled. They had no medical explanation for the sudden turnaround. Emma, once too weak to move, began sitting up, talking, and even eating small meals. And always Charlie was there, his eyes never leaving her side. Word of Emma's miraculous recovery spread through the neighborhood. Neighbors and friends came by to see the little girl who had been given a second chance at life. Thanks to the love of her faithful dog, Charlie became a local hero, but to Emma he was simply her best friend who had done what no one else could, healed her in ways that medicine couldn't. Weeks later, Emma was back to her old self, running in the yard, laughing with Charlie chasing after her. The doctors, still mystified, referred to her recovery as a miracle. But for Emma and her family, the miracle had a name: Charlie. The bond between Emma and Charlie grew even stronger. They were inseparable, their story a beautiful testament to the power of love and loyalty. In the end, it wasn't the medicine that saved Emma. It was the unwavering devotion of a dog who refused to let his best friend go.